All right. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. Arguably the shonen show that reignited Shonen Jump's place after the big three, because I feel like there was oh my god, chat's going crazy. Chat's going crazy. I feel like there was a big gap after Naruto and Bleach ended. One Piece didn't end, but I feel like there was a big gap after One Piece and Bleach ended, because there wasn't really a shonen series that took over the anime community, and there wasn't really a shonen series that everyone talked about. And I remember when My Hero Academia came out, it was fantastic. It was great. It was everything I wanted in the shonen, and it blew up. My Hero Academia blew up in the second season. It had a tournament arc. It was great, and then after season 3 came out, you had the fantastic moment with All Might. And then everyone stopped talking about it. It felt like after season 3, everyone stopped talking about My Hero Academia. And we've had 2 more seasons now. We've had season 4 and season 5. And I feel like it's hard to just rank one anime, because the quality of the arcs really depends on which season you're watching, right? If it was 1, 2, and 3, the rankings would be a lot higher. If it was 4 and 5, the rankings would be a lot lower. Right now, when I look at My Hero Academia, I gotta go with gut feeling. Right now, when I look at My Hero Academia, what do I think? What do I think when I see My Hero Academia? What do I think right now? Right now. That's what I think right now, okay? That's what I think right now, okay? That is what I think right now for My Hero Academia. And I don't know how much shit I don't know how much shit this is gonna get me into, okay? But right now, my love for My Hero Academia is just, it's literally mid. That is what I think of My Hero Academia right now, okay? Because here's the thing, okay? I don't know what your favorite fight or favorite moment in My Hero Academia is. I think this is actually going to be the bigger unpopular opinion. My favorite moment in My Hero Academia is actually All Might versus Nomu in season 1. In season 1, that was actually like the most hype that I'd gotten in My Hero Academia. And the reason for that was that that was when I was watching My Hero Academia with 0 expectations. So that moment hit me the hardest, because I didn't know what to expect for My Hero Academia. And that was the moment that sold me on My Hero Academia, okay? That was a fucking fantastic moment. And then I feel like in terms of the fights, it is just a lot less interesting than other shonens that are airing right now. Because I feel like a lot of My Hero Academia's strengths comes from its character writing, right? It comes from the character writings regarding the legacy of some of these heroes and all of the developments that they go through. Okay, one thing that never really stood out to me in My Hero Academia was the fights themselves. I mean, I've made a video about this. It's not my best video I've ever made, but it's my opinion has remained largely the same, where the fights to me have been one of the lesser interesting parts of the series. And to me, by far the more interesting parts has been the character writing and the character progression. And I feel like season 4 and season 5, especially season 4 and season 5, has just not caught my interest at all, okay? Because I mentioned this on the Trash Taste podcast. But I feel like after you focused so much on the League of Villains and the legacy of all of these heroes and all of the heroes outside of just the students, right? And then you go back to the students afterwards, and then you go back to an arc about them going through an exam or something. And I know I know, haha, go on, haha, can you not read? It's called My Hero Academia. It's called My Hero Academia. You know, like I get it. I get it. It's called My Hero Academia. I don't really care. I don't really care about that because yes, it is called My Hero Academia, but when you introduce characters and stakes that seem to like go far beyond what's going on in high school, and then you go back to the high school, that's gonna feel like a step down. That's gonna feel like it's less important than stuff that you've already done and portrayed. And that's how I felt watching season 4 and season 5, where you go back to school and I just didn't care about what was going on because I knew I could see all of this shit going on in the wider world. All Might just lost his powers. I was really the most interesting part of the later seasons was Endeavor and his character arc. And I found his character arc like way more interesting to see how he would fill the shoes of All Might and how he would handle that. Like to me, that was way more interesting. That was way more interesting than anything going on in school. And then you want me to care about a fucking high school concert going on compared to all of that? No, come on. So right now, to me, My Hero Academia is true mid. Sorry, My Hero Academia fans, it is true mid. I will add an addendum because I have heard that the League of Villains, or like season 6, and My Villains Academia is going to be incredible, and it's going to be basically everything that I want in My Hero Academia. And if so, if season 6 does fucking slap, then I would, as always, I will change my opinion. But right now, it is. I don't think it's bad. I don't think My Hero Academia is bad at all. To me, it's hard for me to care about it. Like that's the unfortunate truth. It's just hard to me to care about it. Say it. It's okay. Say it. It's okay. It's mid. It's okay. Okay. It's mid. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Okay. My Hero Academia fans taking fucking full copium right now.